Oh, oh, when the saints. The more I think, the faster that beard grows. Oh, when the saints come marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Looks like my face is losing a little bit of weight. But I'm eating, I'm full. I just ate tons. I am so full I ate twice this afternoon. I couldn't eat this morning, because I went to the clinic. They needled me. Such in a rush. And they kept shoving. They needed like 5 of them for 5 different things. And she didn't get my arm. She didn't get my arm. Okay, this is sad. Listen to this. She didn't give my arm, okay, enough time to even pump the blood out. She was filling it up only a little bit and shoving in the other one and tapping it. I felt like a farm animal. You know what I feel like right now? I feel like just as bad as if somebody shoved their finger up my donkey's rear. Talking about rear, it's time to take your rear to save a little bit of money. You tell me the difference, okay? Putting up Mount Rushmore, right, or taking that money to help people. The more people you help, the more people that work with other people, the cheaper the labor is because we're all working in harmony. But the minute you have to make it and work it the hard ways always pay more, and the hard ways always cost more. I know, the game of craps. So I bumped into 22. One on the top right to one on the bottom left. Because why be two if you're just going to be on one side? You're not going to play on both sides of the same side of the ice, but you cross over to the ice to get the puck moving forward. Man walking forward. Imagine this man sat here and he's like this, coming out at you. Or imagine this is on an angle and he's walking to you on an angle. This is his 1 foot forward. His arm is up in the air. It's up in the air here. These two are in the front and the back, the trot and the pace. But 2 and 2 says, I am 4 moons. 2 moons and 2 moons come together. When 4 moons come together, the moon equals to 57, right? But I'm going to use 1 moon cycle. This one will equal to 56. And this one will equal to 56, 112. If that works to 56 and 56, 5 and 5 is 1. Creates 7. 6 and 6 creates 3. 1 and 3 altered current. 7 and 3. 10 part of the star. 4 moons, 4 times 8, 32. Cycle of 1 moon. 4 moons, 4 by 8, 32. 4 times 2, 8. 1 quarter of 8, 2. 1 quarter, 32. 8. 28. 28, the cycle of 1 earth moon. So it's that simple. We have 1 moon, 2. And where do these moons come from? Well, it's very simple. They showed you in numbers. Stop at 4, right? 4 and 3 create DC, deferred current. So DC 4 goes into 9, 3 by 3, which is 2 by 2. 2 by 2 in the center. Where's that calculator run on me? I think she's in my bag. I took her for a walk this morning or a bike ride. So you put these numbers together. 2 and 2 creates your 4, and 3 create your 9. 3 and 9 says CL in French, and is a representation of 93, goes over Hoover Dam, and the same number of 93 highway into Area 51 is running into Saturn. 5 and 1. If you got 1 going across, where are you going to cross to? Where are you going to cross in the square? But it's not 1 square, it's 3 squares. Because there's 1 square, that's where you're crossing. Nowhere. You're in the middle of nowhere, going somewhere, and you're starting from where you are right now. So you go from your house into the oblivion, because if you stood in the oblivion, you can stay there. But in the oblivion, it's just a passage, and it goes somewhere else. So we travel to the moons. 32 is the doorway, 8 by 4, a representation of Pluto. 2 times 2 is 2. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 and 9 equals 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Start with 3 and 4 is 7. 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 7 and 4, Jesus. And it creates one of the arrows. I'm diving, says the flag with the arrow on it. Piece by piece, Humpty Dumpty sat on a tree. Humpty Dumpty always hummed to me. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty thought he knew it all. And all the king's horses, they all knew the same, looking each other for the other to blame. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Why was his fall so great? Any better than any other fall at all? Because fall, when August comes, and August is into September, and the leaves begin to fall, the greatest fall is when everything of Humpty Dumpty turn into the beautiful colors from the falling of the breeze in the trees. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty, his men knew it all. That's why he went thump and bump and down to the ground. Humpty Dumpty